the idea of the London Bridge, the reason I call it the London Bridge is because it's based on that children's game where you would, London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down, and then you would like go underneath them, but then you would capture the person between the arms of the two people that were doing it as the bridge was falling down. Silly childhood games, but at least there's logic behind it. Sometimes people have names for moves and I'm like, where did that come from at all? The idea with the London Bridge drill is that you are keeping your poi here. And just like you would in the childhood game where you have the arms with your partner up here, you go underneath the arm. And so it's this process of practicing these turns where you're keeping the poi in the same plane the whole time, and you want to turn both, I don't know what you would consider with or against it, but you want to turn your body both right and left while the entire time, so I'm showing you from the side view because in theory, this would stay vertical the whole time. So, you know, right here, there's this crazy little oblique situation happening. And then you get it to this point where it's behind you. You never actually truly use that behind position in this pendulum combination that we're doing, but having access to it doesn't hurt. And if you're struggling with keeping it vertical, depending on which way your poi is going, so if my poi is going this way, at the bottom of the turn, I want to push down toward where it's going to maintain the vertical plane. Whether I'm turning that direction or this direction, remembering to push down and forward to keep it up helps keep the vertical plane. That's sort of the point of the drill, is to practice into that. And what you can really do is start working on the micro movement where you're actually not really trying to get underneath it so much as get comfortable with this awkward positioning, right? And I'm just moving really slowly through that, but I feel like there's a whole bunch of muscles in my back and my core that help stabilize me through that turn while I'm still trying to maintain that plane with the poi. I also personally feel, your mileage may vary, so if relative to me, if the poi are going clockwise, I feel it is easier to turn to the left than it is to turn to the right. That's my preference. Your mileage may vary. There's the left poi going clockwise, then there's a left poi going anti-clockwise, and you still want to turn both to the right and to the left. I mean, these are just good drills to have on tap if you're, bored. There are other contexts in which they become relevant, but that is actually part of the barrel roll turn with the boom, with the boom, and the boom, and the boom.